Hey, Russell Hotel's going live just for a couple minutes. You guys know how I do it. Hey, it's a daily check-in. I haven't, you know what, I didn't do daily check-ins last week, the last probably 3 days of the week because I was traveling. I'm still out of town now, right? But I was traveling by car, right? So from California to Texas. So I couldn't do the daily check-ins, but I did do some things on Instagram since I've been here. So I'm live from the Aloft Hotel in New Orleans downtown. So the Aloft Downtown Hotel, that's where I am today, right? So I say, you know what better place than to do a live downstairs in their lobby or their bar area. And I'll show you what that looks like. But let me turn on the comments here. Where are the comments? I'm kind of rusty at this. I haven't done this in a minute, so I'm kind of rusty. So feel free to make comments. We're gonna talk about the Aloft. No topic for the day other than just giving some shout outs and saying, hey, just getting implemented back into doing these daily check-ins. And then, of course, tomorrow on air with Russell of Hotels. Hopefully we'll get a chance to do that. I will be traveling again tomorrow, so hopefully I get a chance to do that tomorrow. If not, we'll do it on Wednesday, okay? Because we're going to do it, regardless if it's tomorrow or the next day. We're going to do the daily check-in and on air with Russell of Hotels because it's 5 days a week of me, right? So anyway, once again, live here at the Aloft, New Orleans, downtown, the big easy, the big sleazy. No, it's all good here. I mean, I've had the perfect concierge / guide / transportation expert show me around. That's Monday Wilkinson with Global 7 Transportation. I mean, it's all about that Global 7 experience. So he picked me up from the airport and just been showing me everything New Orleans, right? I mean, a lot of the stuff that, people don't see other than, most people go to, they do Bourbon Street, they do the downtown areas, they know about Mardi Gras and all that stuff. But what about what the locals like, right? So he showed me a lot of local things, parks, museums, which I didn't know even existed. The bayou, some of the swamp land or whatever. So it's all been good. And I've been thoroughly educated. And guess what? The most important thing is that I was able to find a lot of restaurants that have non-meat eats. You guys know I don't eat meat. I'm not about that meat lifestyle, okay? I'm all about the plant-based. You guys know that, right? So I was able to find good stuff that a lot of locals eat. So there you go. So I'm good. And I post some pictures. If you follow me on Instagram, if you don't follow me, please follow me. If you do, check it out, okay? Check it out. Check out some of the stuff that I posted. And I still have more to post, and I'm here another day. So, hey, there's going to be more food coming. All about vegan eats, all about non-meat eats. Because, once again, y'all know I don't eat meat. Come on now. But anyway, let's get to it because this is a daily check-in. I mean, it's just like a normal daily check-in where I talk about, stuff. So, but I'm live at the Loft. So let me just show you just where I'm sitting, I guess, in the moment. So this is the bar area. If you go that way where the camera is panning, you go to the lobby. It's kind of a step down, and you go to the lobby. There's a pool table over there. There's a business center. Aloft is kind of a cool little brand. Not a full service hotel, select service hotel, but very nice, very kind of hip, very cool. A lot of energy, good vibe. So that's the bar. Wait, let me lift this up. Let me lift this up. So that's the bar right there, right? Kind of a cool place. And of course at night everything's elevated at night, right? Because this is a night. New Orleans is like a night city, right? So things that happen during the day aren't the same things that happen at night. And they have this kind of cool thing. I guess people come here and do their lives from here. So I'm in the right spot, right? So they got Aloft Live. So you can do your IG post from there. That's a step and repeat. Isn't that cool? You can sit right there. You got chairs and everything. And then there's windows. I mean, I'm sitting next to the window. So a lot of stuff going on outside, even for a Monday morning. So yeah, so that's kind of what I'm seeing, kind of where I'm sitting. I guess I lost my camera. I lost my camera. Oh, there you go. There you go. So my camera picks up on motion. I don't know what motion was over there, but let's just put it back over here. And then you got couches over there, sitting by the window. So yeah, so you got a lot going on at the Loft. And the Loft, for people that don't know, a Loft is part of Marriott. Okay, so you get that Marriott points. You can go the Aloft New Orleans downtown. Because I think there's 2 Alofts in New Orleans. This is the one downtown. And I'll give you some specifics of this hotel if you give me a couple minutes. But anyway, let's get real quick to the blog. Any blog information, I always put everything on there. So check out my blog. Go to russelofhotels.com. Go to the blog. Just click on the blog section. Bing! And anything I talked about, any topics, any subjects in the last whatever year, I don't know, however long I've been doing the blog, all the information is there. So check it out. A lot of good information. Hotel people, salespeople, people that don't know how hotels operate, all those kind of things that we think about as hotel people. I mean, it's all there, right? So feel free to check it out. If there's things on there that maybe you want to copy, go ahead and copy it. Write it down, use it. A lot of sales related things though, because a lot of people don't know that I came from the sales. Well, maybe you do know. I don't know. Maybe you do know. I want to sell you short here. You probably do know. You're educated on me. So I've had 30 years of experience in the hotel industry. Started off as a housekeeping manager, but worked my way up. Housekeeping, front office, food and beverage. Was a night manager. Then got into sales. And sales as a sales manager, director of sales and marketing. So a lot of things that I do, and then ultimately became a general manager. But a lot of things that I post they can be sales related, operation related. Basically how hotels should. I give suggestions on certain things in the sales. Sales. The realm of sales, of what you could be doing to get business and things like that. So a lot of stuff is there. So check it out. That's what the blog is for. It's all about education. It's all about letting people know these are things that you can do. And if you don't know, maybe you're a novice to hotels, and maybe you're learning about how hotels operate. I talk about that stuff as well. So there you go. So anyway, the specifics of the Aloft Hotel. So I never want to just show a hotel. I want to tell you how big that hotel is, give you some specifics that you may not know about the hotel, because it's all about education. Okay, so Aloft is part of Marriott, which I said, New Orleans downtown hotel, 188 guest rooms. And I even gave you the breakdown. 127 of those are kings, or single-bedded rooms, and then 61 are doubles. So you know exactly what it is. So say you have a group, you say, well, how many doubles do they have? Because we have a sports team or whatever, and they're going to be sharing rooms, and they need 2 beds. Okay, now you know how many 2-bedded rooms they have, right? That's what I'm talking about. That's why I try to show people, educate you, just in case you have a group coming in, you know exactly the ratio from kings to doubles, single-bedded rooms to rooms with 2 beds. Okay, built in 2015, so it's not that old, and they just renovated it. This is 24 right now, right? So they renovated it earlier this year. Very nice hotel, very hip, very cool, very chic. Vibe. It's a vibe. So definitely, you need to check it out. Did I tell you the comment section was open? If you had comments to make, I know it's a little early for some people. Normally, I'm on the West Coast, and normally I'm doing this about noon. Well, I'm not on the West Coast. I'm in New Orleans, and it's about 10 o'clock. Okay, so some people in LA are still asleep. Okay, it's only 8 o'clock there. They're like, oh my, I'm sleeping. What is Russell doing this thing so early for? But hey, that's okay if you don't catch me because I got things to do, right? I got other hotels to see today, so I got things to do. I'll be at the Windsor Court Hotel a little later this morning. In fact, I have a site tour over there. Gonna check out that hotel. So you never know, I may do another live from there. We're gonna see. But yeah, so once again, the Aloft New Orleans downtown, 188 guest rooms, 127 of those are kings, 61 are doubles, built in 2015, renovated just like a couple months ago. Okay, so 2024 renovation. And then they have 6 meeting rooms broken down into 3,582 square feet. There you go. So just give you some, if you have little small meetings and things like that you need while you're here, there you go. Or you need to feed your team or feed your group, there you go. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And a quick shout out, okay? Quick shout out to Miss Marisol Rodriguez. Okay, so let me give you the story. So you may not know this, or maybe you forgot. The reason why I haven't done these daily check-ins the last couple of days, because I was driving along with my daughter from LA to Houston. Okay, so my daughter's moving to Houston, okay, has a job and all that stuff. So she starts work actually tomorrow, right? Well, she needed her car there immediately. So I drove with her, right? So we drove and we stayed, it's literally 22 and a half hour drive from Los Angeles to Houston, okay? Well, we broke that up. We drove from LA to El Paso, and we stayed at the Fairfield Inn by Marriott in El Paso, Texas. Okay, I've stayed there before because I've done this road trip before, right? So I've stayed there before. So this is actually the second time I've been there, and I happened to meet at the front desk Miss Marisol Rodriguez, and she was talking about the hotel, and because she was asking me, because I was taking photos in the lobby, right? And she said, "Oh, do you work at a Fairfield Inn?" And I said, "No, I happen to be a hotel consultant." And so I told her my little spiel, and she was just so happy and gracious that I was, taking pictures and I would talk about their hotel. So I got to give her a shout out, right? So there you go. So it's all about engagement, service, that feeling that you get of hospitality. That's what I'm all about, right? And Miss Marisol Rodriguez gave me all that, right? And I appreciate that. So when people appreciate that, when people do things for me, I appreciate it. And I have that platform, right? On Air with Russell of Hotels, or the Daily Check-In with Russell of Hotels. So I'm going to talk about it. So I'm going to let her know, and let you guys know, that if you're ever in El Paso, near the airport, because this is the Fairfield Inn, El Paso Airport, stop in and say hey, or stay at that hotel. Very nice, very clean hotel. Has breakfast in the morning, part of your rate. Okay, I had my oatmeal. Okay, my oatmeal with the raisins and the almond slivers, as well as brown sugar, because that's how I get down. But yeah, so no, but I just had to give a shout out because I was unable to do a live from there, which I normally would have done, but we were pressed for time, so I didn't have time to do a live from there. I would have loved to have done that, but I'll show some photos of that hotel later. Very colorful as well. It has a vibe there as well. Just a nice hotel. So if you don't need, the bigger hotels, the full service hotels, you just need to be in and out, a clean place, nice place, safe place to stay, to rest your head. Hey, and you're in El Paso, there you go. The Fairfield Inn, El Paso Airport is the place I stay, right? And it's part of the Marriott family, just like this one is part of the Marriott family as well. So I just wanted to give that quick little shout out to Miss Marisol Rodriguez. And she's the assistant GM, the AGM, assistant general manager. We hotel people are big on acronyms, so somebody out there probably say, what does AGM mean? Well, it means assistant general manager, and that's what Miss Marisol Rodriguez is. So shout out to you. Maybe next time I go, you'll be the GM. Okay, there you go. Next time I stay there, she probably gonna be the GM. Okay, because if she's delivering that type of hospitality now, we need more GMs like that have that hospitality, that flair for hospitality. So once again, shout out to her and that hotel for doing a great job. I appreciate it. And then, as always, you guys know, every Tuesday, 1 p.m. PST, that's California time, On Air with Russell of Hotels. That live hospitality talk show that everyone's talking about? It'll be show number 272, I believe, 272. That sounds about right. So yeah, so if you haven't checked it out, you can check it out YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook. Okay, so it's the older ones or the former shows are there now. So you want to check out number 271. it's there, so go and check it out. Or you can go to my website and just listen to the audio if you want to. That's website is russelofhotels.com. Just go to the podcast, bing, hit the button, and the last one will pop up, or whatever one you want to listen to. Feel free to do that. Make comments. I love it. It's all about engagement with me. Just like if you want to make comments now, it's all about engagement, and I appreciate it. So once again, or you can go to podbean.com and just go on air with Russell of Hotels. Put that in the subject bar, and it'll pop up. Okay. So once again, every Tuesday on air with Russell of Hotels, that live hospitality talk show that everyone is talking about. Okay. So that's it. I mean, that was it. I just wanted to come on and do this quick live from the Aloft Hotel in New Orleans downtown. In fact, why is this color off on here? Why is the color off on this thing? Hold on one second. Can I change this? I don't know why. Sometimes when I'm away from, I think that's the best thing. Oh no, that's worse. So, So anyway, so sometimes when you do these things, you have a green screen, and then you use a regular backdrop. Sometimes the color gets distorted. So it looks like black and white. I don't even know what's going on. But yeah, so I'll be going from here I'm walking down to the Windsor Court Hotel, which is here, downtown New Orleans, and I'm gonna check it out. I have an appointment for a site inspection with Miss Vera. I can't think of what her last name is, but Miss Vera, she's a sales manager. So I'm gonna meet with Miss Vera, and I'll let you guys know what's going on with that. I don't know why I made that into a song, Miss Vera, but Miss Vera, I'm coming to see you. But anyway, I'll take some photos of there and may even do a live. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, please make sure you follow me on the IG, because I'll do some things from there. In fact, I did like 2 lives yesterday. I did 2 lives in and around New Orleans with the guy that owns Monday Wilkinson, that owns Global 7 Transportation. So if you're ever in New Orleans, you need transportation. I don't trust no one else. I don't trust anyone else. Was that even English? I don't trust no one else. I don't trust anyone else but Monday Wilkinson of Global 7. It's that Global 7 experience, that transportation. If it's a town car, he picked me up in a, what is it called? Escalade, Cadillac Escalade. And we've been rolling with that all, for the last several days. You talking about luxury. I'm like, okay, all right, enough. But yeah, and he's showing me things. He's actually not just a transportation specialist, but he's a specialist or an expert on New Orleans, everything New Orleans. A lot of stuff that people don't see, that maybe they don't even know it exists, right? So we went to a lot of places that locals go to. They have a heavy bar scene, even away from the French Quarter, Bourbon Street, and all those places. And just every aspect of New Orleans, he showed me. Parks along the Mississippi River to the museum, New Orleans. It's called, was it NOMA? New Orleans Museum of Art. Beautiful place, beautiful grounds, swamp tours and all that kind of stuff. Oh, and they had gondola rides. It was nice, very nice. And I have some photos of that as well. So make sure you follow me on IG and you'll see those things. And I've actually already posted some things now. So if you don't follow me on IG, Russell of Hotels. Everything Russell of Hotels or Russell Edmond. Okay, that is my real name. Okay, so there you go. I don't see anyone around me. I don't know why I keep looking around. People are walking by, but they're walking around outside. But anyway, I think that's it. Is that it? Yeah, maybe that's it. No comments, and that's okay. It's a little early for people. Once again, it's 10 o'clock here in NOLA. People say, you put NOLA, what does that mean? Some people don't know. NOLA, New Orleans, Louisiana, NOLA. We're big on acronyms, right? And obviously the people in New Orleans are big on acronyms too. So NOLA stands for New Orleans, Louisiana. You know, the symbol for New Orleans is LA, right? The abbreviation. And like, you don't know that? I'm like, anyway, hey, is what it is, like they say. But anyway, that is it for today. So now I appreciate you guys joining me for this quick little live, little impromptu daily check-in. You know, well, I do it every day. So Monday through Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I do the daily check-in. On Tuesdays, I do On Air with Russell of Hotels. All this is live on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. Okay, so there you go. So if you didn't know that, you don't catch me live, that's okay. Just check out the replay, and it's always on those platforms, and they never go away. I never delete anything. So there you go. And my stay here, you may ask, has been wonderful. Stay has been wonderful. On the weekend, Saturday was really busy, so it did take a while to get to your room because, you know, they have 2 elevators, and, you know, there's hundreds of people trying to get to their rooms. You know, maybe not hundreds, but tens of, you know, every elevator is like 10, 20 people around it trying to get on it, right? So it did take a little bit of time to get to the room, but that's okay. I mean, stuff happens. It's a lot of excitement going on downtown New Orleans, like a lot of people know. So, I mean, there's no big deal. The room is very nice, very clean, very chic, very hip, very vibey. So, yeah, so I have no problems with it at all. And it's all merit. And I get my points, right? So there you go. That's what it's all about. So if you're not a member of Marriott Bonvoy, you need to make sure you are. It doesn't make sense not to. They're giving away free stuff. Why not be a member, right? It's free. It doesn't cost you anything to join. So, but that's it. So other than that, I think that is it. You guys have a wonderful day. Happy Monday. Have a great week. And we'll be back again tomorrow or maybe even later today when I'm experiencing another hotel here in downtown New Orleans. Until then, you guys have a great day.